evidence against Hillary regarding the email scandal early last year in today's edition of CNN Student News. I'm Carl Azus, and thank you for joining us. In March 2015, Hillary Clinton deleted 30,000 emails off her private email server when it was discovered that she was using it for official communications. Yesterday, the remaining 14,900 emails that had not been released yet were unveiled, and 2 of them contained information that may indeed lead to the arrest of Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. The only salvaged information was the emails, and the recipients or the sender could not be determined, but evidence points to Secretary Clinton being the one who sent these emails. Information and text in the email led the investigators to believe that the intended recipients for these emails were members of a drug cartel named the Aryan Brotherhood. The emails included secret information about the U.S. government that was used as a payment method for secret information about an opposing cartel called the Bandidos. While she may have been trying to do good, she did quite the opposite and committed an act of treason. The case will be going to court at noon on the 14th of November. And now for the weather with Latino Blind.
Thanks, Carl. In Hawaii, a devastating tornado hit Honolulu, Hawaii.
It's a hurricane.
A hurricane? Oh, okay. Thanks, Katrina. Yes, a hurricane has struck Hawaii. Supposedly hits the states here in the western side. Storm moves on its way up north. We're expecting up to
120 mile winds.
All right, I got it. Yes, we are expecting up to 120 miles winds to 1,000 mile per hour. Yes. Now, what's next? Yes. Ted Cruz has been confirmed to be the zone.
Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. In our next segment, the Guinness World Records have been recalled for modification, and for good reason, too. The globally recognized Most Tasty Food Award, which previously went to Big Tasty's massive steak, has been re-awarded to Chef MEMEY's new recipe, the Creamy MEMEY Pancake Supreme.
I have created a new recipe, Creamy MEMEY Pancake Supreme.
The Guinness Book of World Records has never been recalled previously, but this dish was just too MEMEY to ignore. Now back to Captain.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry to disappoint you, but there will be no sports news today, as there is an urgent crisis occurring in the suburb of Southlake, Texas. A teacher at Carroll High School named Miss Abel has been forcing her 4th block students into labor to make video propaganda, making fun of a news segment she hates, CNN Student News. This disaster will not be taken lightly, and we have our best men from SWAT on the way to the school right now to end this. Back to you, Carl.
An assailant named Carl Azus has been assaulting random passerby with an onslaught of puns in Town Square of Southlake, Texas, which seems to be a headquarters for disaster nowadays. These puns have been reported to drive some targets of the crime insane, and the population of mental homes in the area has increased by almost 200%. We have no idea who this Carl Azus is, but we will make sure to find him as soon as possible and bring him to justice. And now for internet drama with Elton Jin.
Hello, my name's Elton. Today with Internet Drama, we've got a good story to share with you. Some of you may have heard of the channel #DrumAlert run by Killer Keemstar. This YouTuber makes his living by exposing other YouTubers to humiliate them and reduce their sub count. But recently, evidence has been put forward to back up the claim that Keemstar is actually a supporter of animal abuse. This brutal and inappropriate evidence will not be posted publicly on the CNN site, but on the CNN Student News channel on YouTube. The short video of the compiled evidence will be shown. Also, the most subscribed and well-known YouTuber, PewDiePie, is narrowly nearing the milestone of 50 million subscribers. This, of course, will be a first on the YouTube website, and we all owe this user a great round of applause for his progress since his first video in 2008. That's all for today on the BBC, on the CNN Student News.
Before we go, there have been masses of people reporting a cult of clowns running around the United States, being spotted in almost all states, even low population areas such as Montana and Wyoming. These clowns have not yet been determined to be a force of malevolence thus far, but we advise trick-or-treaters to tread carefully on the upcoming Halloween at the end of this month, as it is likely that these clowns may have been waiting until this time to launch their attack. Other information is unknown, but we do know that these clowns are going to be caught at some time soon as a nice gesture to the people of this country, as long as the U.S. Police Department stop clowning around and get clown to business before the press turns this into a media circus. I'm Carl Azus, and it's getting a little cold in here. I better leave before I get a red nose. We'll see you tomorrow.